Hello everybody, my name is Benji and welcome back to Mindustry, where today... Holy crap, we unlocked a lot of stuff last time. So we're going to be moving into either Coastline or Fungal Pass. Now, Fungal Pass is going to have an enemy base, and I feel like it's about time that we stop the repeat of, like, just launch to a new zone, and then when we launch to a new zone, guess what? We set up all the same stuff that we always set up, and it's, it just gets boring over time, you know? It just does. It just gets boring. So today we're gonna make it a little bit more interesting on all of you wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people, and we're gonna launch into an attack zone. Now, we are gonna be launching in with this new core, new mech, and obviously we need the actual materials to be able to do so first. We don't have enough metaglass, we do not have enough titanium, so we're going to be moving toward that first, and obviously I'll just kind of let you all skip that and I can deal with it myself and it'll be perfectly fine. And you guys will just see when we actually get launched in there, but Fungal Pass is going to be a lot of fun. So as soon as I actually have all of the resources, we're going to launch in and get the scoop on what an attack zone is like. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we finally have enough resources. So, Fungal Pass with the new core. Here we come. I honestly might be able to just straight up blitzkrieg the zone with my own core. Also, look at the little ring-dink setup. It gives me a little automated dagger factory with the silica smelter. Oh, it's so cute. Get it out of here. Get gone. Delete it. Delete it. Delete it. Mods are so much better. So much better. The Exogenesis mod is so much better. So, the entire point of an enemy base is that there are enemy cores. So, core foundation and core shard. Essentially, these are enemy cores. You can see all of the buildings have that little red tag on the bottom, versus my buildings have no tag whatsoever. That means they're mine. Multiplayer has, like, different tags on it, like different color tags, but we're not doing multiplayer, so that doesn't matter. And you can see they have turrets set up, like they have repair points for their drones, which they will spawn drones to help repair things. They have some flamethrower scorches here, all vanilla. Scatters, same thing. And some hails up here. Hails are the long-range turrets. Hooked into a graphite press with coal. And then same thing here with the duos. So I want to see, honestly, how much damage I can cause just by myself. Because they are homing. Oh, yep, there goes one. How long is it going to take for the other? So my answer to the question of can I just do this by myself is yes. Do I want to do it by myself, though? Not really, because that's boring. That's extremely boring, and I don't just want to do it all alone. I want to actually do it with legitimate, you know, strategy and stuff in mind. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that, don't worry. What we are going to do is set up a little bit of something for some power. And we're going to set that up here. Because power is obviously going to be the first thing that we need. So we're going to set these guys up as our little power distributors. We're going to grab our, not Power Mark 1, but we are going to grab our Power Mark 2 instead. And we're just going to do it there. And then we'll just do this. And then we'll probably copy that at least twice here. Like that. And then we will grab some water from down here at the basin to help that a little bit. And this should be quick. I don't really need a whole lot here. I do need some space. And I am going to use this patch to make my graphite down here. And again, I don't need a whole lot of coal. Like, that's the one thing that I'm learning in this mod so far, is that coal is important, but you don't need, like, an infinite amount of coal. Like, in some of the... in the base game, you need so much coal. It's honestly stupid how much coal you need in the base game for, like, anything to work properly. Versus in this game, like, I don't need that much coal. That's stellar steel, never mind. This one, exographite. So, like, for this, the main constraint right here is space. So we'll just put it here. And then I can probably literally just power it with this one drill. Like, this one drill is probably powerful enough to just take care of it as is. If I had to take a guess. We'll see, obviously, if that's the case, but I feel like it should be enough. And then we'll put an ignition forge here. And we'll also put a belt coming up so that we can do silica. But like that in and of itself will solve our entire issue relating to... well, maybe not actually. We'll do that, because that'll actually solve the entire issue. Power is obviously going to start to suffer, and that's just because of the fact that we don't have enough coal flowing into the system, and we can fix that extremely easily just by adding some more pumps into the flow, and then having the pumps come out like that, and then replacing the miners with drills, and that'll help instantaneously, just about, because this will just, you know, work instantaneously with no issues, he says. There. Automatically use the power to create more power. There we go. Then we can grab our silica, our exosilica. We can just smack that here. Grab our titanium conveyors and make it point downwards into the core. Grab our graphite and bring it up. And then, of course, we're going to need sand, because this is a silica production site. So, sand and sand. Sand complete. Like, I am just in love with how easy this mod is. Because it is, it's so easy. Alright, and then that's done. So now we're going to need astrolite. Astrolite's the next big thing. And that's mining at a rate of 2. So this actually can take 2 astrolite miners. Or astrolite production facilities. And then bring it down and in. Just like that. Now, with all of that done, I want my drones. But I don't actually need those drones. I just need my regular drones. I need my monos. That's literally all that I need right now, is my monos. And I can actually do my monos there as well I'll just actually need to put 2 of these guys down. Also, I just realized that's not actually connected in here, is it? No, it's not. And then this needs to be lead, mono. But then again as well, that doesn't need to do that. Did I not hit lead? I hit titanium. That was the problem. Now I can do that. Issue is that I can't do that. I'll have to do this. And then similar issue here. That has to be silica. Which means this has to have one of these, and then this. What? Oh, I didn't actually... And their polys are starting to cause trouble. Good thing they didn't hit the batteries, because that would have been a problem. Yeah, them hitting the batteries would have caused a lot more issues than what actually happened right there. And of course, they damage me again. But that's fine, because I can just take another one of these, and another one of these, just like this. Grab the exact same thing that I did beforehand. What am I out of? I'm out of lead. Of course I'm out of lead. I'm out of lead because I wasn't actually producing my monos efficiently. Now I'm going to be producing monos, and my monos are going to give me resources, and those resources are going to help me in actually defending myself. Armada, you're astrolite. No, you're not astral. You are astrolite, so good. And then yes, I am out of copper right now. It's a bit sad, but we're managing. I didn't get my drones up in time. So I want to take a look at what we have at our disposal and just test. I think I want to test the Genesux first. I think that's what I want to test first, is the Genesux. So we'll go on ahead, we'll put a Genesux factory here. And this uses 300, and it's 6.6 seconds. And then the Helixian Reconstructor is 10 seconds. So I want to test both of them. I don't just want to test one. Let's try the Majoris first. And then it requires silica, astrolite, and lead. So let's grab our unloaders. Actually, we don't really need our unloaders, because we could just do this instead. Like that. Ooh, what does this require? Graphite, silica, and osmium? Yes, it does require osmium. Osmium requires titanium. Titanium is not something that we can really get, but we have osmium here on resource. So that will require an extractor. However, that doesn't, and that doesn't, because I can just do this, and then I can do this, and then I can do this. And now, we have silica, we have astrolite, we have everything that we need, we just don't have power. That's something that we need. We need power, and I don't have it. So, let's make more. Doesn't seem like it should be that hard for me to make more power. Let's get some walls in play. Just some very basic standard walls. Oh no, that says titanium. Oh no. Oh, that's not lead, that's titanium. Ooh. Oh no, so we have a limited amount of these guys we can try first. Oh no, that's a problem. Oh no, no, hang on. These are flyers, and they can't build. Stop. You've made too many of them already. Ooh, they explode, look at that. And they have lots of range. That's fantastic. Oh, they don't quite outrange scatters. But the momentum trick does in fact work. Very good unit-to-unit combatants. Momentum does carry them the same way that it does space units. I don't want to waste these guys. Because they're very slow. You see that? They're very, very slow. So let's see here. Silica, graphite. So let's rotate that. Go ahead and let it produce. And then in terms of the graphite, let's just slap an underflow gate here. And then put a crusher. Because that'll make the graphite that we need. And then the osmium, obviously, we'll just take and bring it on up. Like that. And then at this point, we're just waiting. Oh, what in the world? They're starting to be too weak. Yeah, they're starting to be too weak. Let's go on ahead and upgrade Cosmos. Because that'll help. So it'll be a flying unit again. Like, we know that for sure. It'll be a flying unit again. Come on, bro. Oh, half of it's not even outputting properly. Hang on. Oh, come here. No, come here. Oh, wow. Wow. Ooh, they seek through blocks? Very inaccurate. Very inaccurate and very picky-choosy in terms of what it wants and when it wants it. Alright, stop it. That's an issue. I'm running straight into the flak, and I'm not going to have time to build this. Unless I put it, like, down here, and then hit Control V, and then pause, and then do it quickly. Whew, that was close. That was close. Let's build one more, get 3. And then let's maneuver this so that it's building the other one instead. The Orion. And the Orion does not take... Intriguing. The Orion does not take graphite. Or does not take lead. It does not take titanium. It takes graphite. Very intriguing. Also, no, I don't want silica on that belt, please. Put the silica back where it came from, or so help me. And we're just gonna give it a shot, I guess. Alright, let's see how good 4 of them can do. No, I don't want the monos. Just give me the Orions. That's what these things are called, right? Starting to get flares into the mix. Yeah, they're wild shooters. That's 1 core down, though. No, I lost one. So I don't like these guys very much. I have found that out. I do not like these guys very much. They're very inaccurate. They're extremely inaccurate. So we're gonna see how it goes here with them like this. Yeah, look how inaccurate they are. You've got to be, like, right up on it to actually do some damage. At first I thought it was homing, but it's not really homing, it just kind of does what it wants. Granted, they do shoot very far, so it's very possible to just... Yeah, like I just took out their ammo belt. And now if I wanted to drain them, I could probably bring monos up here and just drain them. Maybe I should have tested these units before we came here. But this gives you a good idea of what exactly the attack zones are. They don't follow the cursor. It's something I was just checking. Like, look, there they go in a straight line. And then the second that I put them up here, it's like they have a mind of their own. Why is that, I wonder? Very confusing. Let's go see if some of the other units are done yet, or at least one of the other units is done yet. They are. And they're crawlers. So land-based units, very far firing range. Omnidirectional. They don't get slowed. That's good. Because the other ones got slowed if you're firing behind you. Still have the slowing effect. Not a lot of damage. very weak. Very, very weak. So that's the Galileo. 13 damage versus the Gay Crux, 30 damage. Very intriguing. And slight firing lag as well. Like, I had to lead my shots there, which was intriguing. Yeah, definitely not a lot of damage. Granted, neither does the duo, but I don't think it does damage behind blocks. Yeah, no, not by the look of things. I think that's just like an after effect. Yeah, like I can't even take out crawlers with these things. Let alone fully legitimate daggers. Granted, they have a lot of health. Like, that guy up front is just a bullet sponge. Intriguing. Very intriguing. So the rest of this, after we're done capping the zone, is just gonna be, like, trying to... I thought I killed it. Is just gonna be trying out all the different units and seeing if any are better than the others. Those still have ammo in them. I can outrange them. That's the one thing that these units have very, very, very good going for them, is the fact that they can completely and entirely just negate damage. Also, you'll see now there's another one here. It's not marked, it's just 210, like it's not a specific name. But it is still a base, and it will actually attack Fungal Pass while we're gone. So just keep that in mind. Nothing new unlocked in the tree. So let's not worry about setting up a permanent defense right now. Let's head back to Windswept, because Windswept has a lot of space. Yes, I did upgrade while I was here last. That way I have more stuff for research purposes. Don't yell at me. But let's go on ahead and let's take a look at the rest. So first up is the Elysian Factory. Well, let's go on ahead and grab 3 unloaders. So first up in the Elysian Factory is the Challenge, which requires the Altuxium, Silica, and... was that correct? Did it want coal? Does it want coal? Like, just straight up coal? No. No, it does not just want straight up coal. Research. Challenge. Coal. It wants coal. Alright, you want coal? I'll give you coal. I don't need all of that going to power. Actually, power grid is suffering. Hang on, BRB. Alright, power crisis fixed. Coal gotten. Coal. Takes a minute. And then there he is. So he's this tiny little fucker. It's a self-destruct. It's a crawler. It's literally a self-destruct. Alright, fine. How about conflict? How does the conflict do? Does the conflict do any better? Let's find out. Conflict is a flying unit. Looks like electric arcs coming from its projectiles. Suffers from the momentum loss of the engine. Not bad overall. I thought I turned you off, friend. Alright, let's check out what happens with the Helixian Reconstructor. And the Helixian Reconstructor is always going to be the same. It's going to be silica, graphite, and our dearest of osmium. So let's take a look at the conflict first. And then the challenge next. We'll see how both of those go. So this is the upgraded version of the conflict, the dispute. That looks fun. Still suffers that momentum loss, but that looks much better. High velocity projectiles plus that extra turret on the back. And then this is the disrespect, so mobile flamethrower turret. Alrighty. I like it. 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 Cool. Alright. So that's it for the Elysian factory, right? Yeah, these two. The Elysians. So, moving on. Get rid of both of those. And move in. We already saw the Genesux. So let's go on ahead and move to the Quantra. Actually, I don't think that we saw the Orion. We saw the Majoris. We did not see the Orion. So let's do that first. Let's do the Orion. And then we need silica. Change this to graphite. Change this to astrolite. And only give us one. It's another... Ooh. I almost just crashed the game. Another crawler. Long-range artillery. Honestly, better than the first one. Better than the first version. Okay, next. Quantra. Quantra only has one unit. The Terrace. So... silica. I forget what it's called. Valvanite and titanium to make the Terrace. Alright, stop. Let's grab the Terrace. Terrace can construct towers. Very slowly, but it can construct towers. Long-range gamma pulse. Not bad. So let's see what it looks like when it's upgraded. The upgraded Terrace, where's it at? Is the Irises, or Irises, whichever. And we have not been able to look at the Kuiper EX Thorium. So that requires this, obviously. So we'll be able to look at that soon.tm, just not yet. And then we can go on ahead and do Solron factory next. So, the irises. Wow. That looks devastating. Long range. Looks like you can't swing it in an arc. It just has an automatic arc. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. So, let's take a look at both of these now. The soul and the soul's upgraded form. So what is the soul's upgraded form? That's the heat. The soul is the corona. So for the soul, we're going to be getting the corona. We're going to get Rona'd here in just a moment. And then the hell. And the hell's upgrade is the molten. Hell requires titanium. So we're looking at the upgraded versions first, keep in mind. So here's the Corona. Decent range artillery unit, mech base. Is this a tank? It is. This is a tank. And that's beam damage. Oh, that is beam damage. The molten. Pierce, melting, 50 damage every second. 50 DPS. That's fantastic. And it's decently fast. Like, it's faster than this thing is. And it's a tank. Like, it's a tank. How awesome is that? Alright, cool. So, let's take a look at the Heat's original tier. Go ahead and swap that back to lead, because we're going to need it here in a second. But here's the original tank. Not bad, though. Like, it's an artillery tank. And then the soul is just a mace. So which of these do I think are the best units? Well, probably the Dispute. I think the Dispute is definitely one of the best. I'm going to put all the best ones over here. The Dispute, the Molten looks fantastic, and it's omnidirectional as well. Neither of these look great. Actually, the Irises kind of does. The Irises kind of looks pretty cool. And then I do think that this is a better version than the upgraded one. And this doesn't look bad, it just also doesn't look great in general. So these three are like the best so far. I want to try out the tank, the Molten. So the next time that we do an attack map is probably going to be this one here, the 210 zone, or Overgrowth, or honestly Extraction Outpost or Salt Flats. But we're definitely going to be prioritizing the Molten for that. So that's kind of either the Molten or, depending on aerial defenses, the Conflict, because yeah, or the Dispute rather, because yeah, they look pretty sick. But that is going to be everything for today, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, but without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, wiedersehen, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves all a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated, and I will see you guys in the next one. This video is in the bag. Later, y'all.